Synchronization. Gary Vee, take one.
So you mentioned a little earlier the Birchbox founders had it. You talked a little bit about liking the jockey. What is it that you're seeing? What is it? What is it?
You know, I think every judge of it probably leans towards his or her preferences. So for me, it often talks about, you know, I'm trying to get a sense of, are they emotionally strong? You know, because I think one of the things that people don't realize about startups is they almost never look anything like themselves 5 years later. There's just so much evolution. And I think that if you're unable to get punched in the face and absorb that, you have no shot of building anything successful. I think most people are unfortunately emotionally weak, and failure is a scarlet letter that becomes their weakness. And so for me, I'm trying to figure out I think about Rachel Tippegrath. She's the founder of Micmac. She's evolved the company already 4 times in 2.5 years. And like, when I met her, and I invested very quickly, I remember she walked in and like 8 minutes in, I'm like, wow, if like she got run over by a truck and lost all her limbs, she would still run this company. And that's what I'm looking for. So I think somebody else who's a more disciplined, good student, he or she may be looking for that in their founder. I think we all have bias to the it. To me, what the it is somebody who's a hustler, who's willing to adapt, who doesn't listen to the outside, who's patient, who's in it for the game and not for the money.
How do you see the truth though? How do you see through the fake?
You don't. You know, I've been right and I've been wrong, right? You're just not gonna, you know, sometimes you get the luxury of them having experience. One of the reasons I don't like investing in very early companies is you're guessing a little bit. So you don't, and you have to live with that. I think that one of the biggest reasons I think a lot of people struggle in business is they're not willing to lose. And I think that hurts them in so many ways. One, ultimately it allows them not to build big companies, and 2, it allows them to actually never be successful in the first place. The fear of losing trumps the ambition for success, and I think that's a very important point.